So let's adapt an old phrase, be careful what you wish for, you might just get it. But how about for nowadays, be careful what you search for? What's coming up for you there?
I love that, and I'm thinking what you're searching on the internet or on YouTube.
Yeah. Exactly. That search box is quite interesting as an analogy. I think there's a lot of parallels between the searching for stuff, and there's such ready examples of that, feeding back into also how we perceive our options in life, and how we go about searching for what we can do in the day, where we can go, who we spend our time with, what options we have to do things. There's almost a search box element to that, where if we're a bit limited in the search terms that we use, we're only going to see the same stuff over and over again, same patterns.
Exactly. So the stuff that comes up, what you search for, is what you're going to get, really. And in that same way, if you're in a kind of negative mood, you'll start seeing that everywhere. Your thoughts might be a bit negative, and you'll see criticism everywhere. Yeah, definitely. And maybe the negative things, it feels like the negative things are searching for you, but it's actually you doing the searching.
It's a loop.
There's an empowering part. Yeah.
And also the thing is that actually, the real interesting part of the analogy I find is that everything is actually out there. As in, there is negativity out there. There is positivity out there. There are cat videos, we all know, out there. There's lots of things both in life and in the online world. It's just huge and massive. Your search terms and how you perceive things is going to pick up, because that's all you've got. You've only got a screen full of things you can click on. You've only got so many hours in the day, so much perceptive power and ability to deal with things. You're only going to be able to focus on a certain amount of things. So your choice of search terms, or how you go about the choices in your life, are going to be an echo chamber, and just being a bit wary of that.
But the point for me is what that searching is, and how people would control that or not do it. And it's in life, it's very subtle. It could be maybe you entertain negative thoughts and you just spend time ruminating. That's searching for negative stuff. If you do behaviours which are avoidant, like you avoid saying your opinion, or you avoid going into chatting with people because you're worried about what they think or something, that's almost searching for a life of holding back. And you will see that. So there's these little ways. I like the CBT model, changing the behaviours and the thoughts. There's a lot of stuff you can do to stop searching, or search for the positive. Or search as if you're in that life already that you want.
Also, it's quite interesting is that even in, let's say you take the online search box example, when you start a bunch of searches, is not the same at different times of the process. So let's say you start looking for stuff that you didn't look for before, and then you get lots of stuff back, and you click on it, and you go into this echo chamber. If you then search for something different, it's not automatically going to change what you're shown, because it knows that, hold on, well, you've liked this before, so you've got to do a lot more work further down the process to undo what is coming to you. We were talking about that a lot, and it was a slow process. Keep bringing positive in and you'll get more of that, or keep searching for the right things. But we're also saying, like, meditating, is that like clearing the cache, or deleting your Google account? Starting afresh, so you've got a brand new search box that's totally free.
So meditating, going for a walk, a bit of nature, palate cleanse of your search terms.
And what you mentioned about that haymaker suggestion.
So on Google or anywhere, you'll have adverts, right, and they are really well thought out. Your negative thoughts are like masters of sales. They are master salespeople. They will give you this custom content created just for you, emotional content that will just grab you. But once you know that it's you creating this, or it's just a habit, you can just stop engaging. Stop engaging. Just search for positive stuff.
And it will take quite a while to undo that. That's fine. Everything takes its time and its process. Just trust the process. But it's interesting, the one whole thing about today was just to look at the parallels between the two things, the search box and actually our perceptive biases, because this comes back into it. As I said, all of the things actually actually exist in the world. Your perceptive bias or your confirmation bias, you know, which is analogous to you buy a new car of a certain make, and then suddenly you notice all these cars on the road that are the same as yours. But they were always there. It's just you weren't using the search terms to look for them or the equivalent in real life. So it's all there, but you've only got so much of a filter to push to anywhere.
And so this is another analogy I've just thought of. So Google spend 20 billion, something like 20 billion every year to be the search engine on your iPhone. Because they control that gateway and they can sell you stuff, blah, all that kind of thing. What if you were to spend 20 minutes in the morning meditating or doing something like a palate cleanse to take control of your gateway to life, which is your mind? It just shows what these search engines are what they're worth. How important they are.
That's
I don't know if that quite works.
No, it does, because it's very targeted, isn't it? So they've got exact monetary investments for certain times of your day. So I think it's quite a reasonable, interesting, conversion of your attention span for the actual monetary worth, and probably what the power of your attention span can do, which they already know. They're making a ton of money off you.
Nice.